Assalamualaikum and hi to my lecturer, Madam Noor Hamiza, uh, for teach Microeconomics ACO 162. So today, my group will present about business of sambal nyet berapi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adib. Today I will discuss about the introduction of Sambal Nyet Company. Sambal Nyet is a sole proprietorship company founded by Khairul Amin Kamaluddin. Sambal Nyet is a kind of chili paste created by Khairul Amin himself. Khairul Amin is one of the UiTM students and study mechanical engineering at Vanderbilt University in the US. Before starting his career in business, he was a prominent chef on Facebook in 2018. The Facebook page called Rasapop. Although he has no formal training in cooking, his channel became popular and has 500,000 followers. After that, he decided to open a business called Sambal King. However, without the business skill, his business failed and his view on the Facebook page decreased in 2017. After many problems, he decided to rename his product, improve it, and start over again. He promoted his product by shooting a video on social media like Instagram and TikTok. His social media exploded and he had 1 million followers. After sales increased, his sambal was in high demand from customers. After his business stabilized for 4 years, he decided to launch his product to a larger market in 2021. After launching the product, his sales increased from 100 to 10,000 units per day. Even if his dishes look strange, they look good and different from other professional chefs.
Next, I'm Muhammad Abraham. So next, I will talk about choice and opportunity costs. So choice. People must make choice due to scarcity. For example, the more sambal nyet you choose to buy, the less money you will have left to spend on other foods. Choices involve a rational decision after considering the available alternatives. Why for opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is defined as the number of goods forgone or the second best alternative and its benefits that is given up the best choice. So the last economic concept is economic problems. The economic problems have four. There are how to produce, what to produce, how much to produce, and for whom to produce. So for how to produce, should the company use more labor workers or types of machinery to use more products? Next, for what to produce, should continue more sambal nyet to be produced or another type of chili be produced? So next, how much to produce is how many jars of sambal nyet should need to produce. And the last one is for whom to produce is should the company sell it more to the person who eats spicy or the person who eats or the person who did not eat spicy.
Hi, in my part, I will explain about law of demand. On the slide, the law of demand states that when the price of goods increase, the quantity demanded will fall. When the price for goods decrease, the quantity demanded will increase. Easy to understand, price increase, quantity demanded decrease. It shows negative relationship between price and quantity. Next, I will explain about determinant of demand. There are two determinants of demand. First, price factor, and the other one is non-price factor. For price factor, it happened due to price factor increase. So, the quantity of demand will decrease. So, let's take an example. The price of sambal net increased from 15 to 20. So, the quantity of demanded will decrease from 50 to 40 jars. For non-price factor, higher population number in the market will lead to an increase in demand. For example, in Selangor is the biggest number of population compared to other states. Other than that, sambal net also being a favorite among the students. So, the demand for sambal net will increase. Next, I will explain about law of supply. Look at the slide. Law of supply states that when the price of particular goods itself increase, the quantity supply for the goods will also increase. When the price of goods decrease, the quantity supply will decrease. Easy to understand, price increase, quantity supply also increase. That's all. It shows a positive relationship between quantity supply and price. Next, I will explain about determinant of supply. Determinant of supply is consists two factors. First, price factor, and the other one is non-price factors. Price factor is about price itself. If sambal net price increase, quantity supply also increase. Next, non-price factor. For example, cost of production. If production cost for sambal net increase, the quantity supply at a given price will decrease. Yes, because producer need to produce less to be able to sell a product at a given price.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afib Hamzah. My matrix number is 2022-86-1272. So now I'm presenting about elasticity. The first topic is elasticity of demand. So the first point is price elasticity of demand. Price of elasticity of demand, ED, is a term used in economics to describe the responsiveness of a change in the quantity of demand to a change in price, while in sambal net, we define ED as the responsiveness of a jar's quantity demand to a change in price per of jar. So here you can see the graph that show price and quantity demand, and you also can see the calculation for elasticity of demand. Here, elasticity of demand equals to second quantity demand minus first quantity demand over first quantity demand times first price over second price minus first price. So the calculation is 1000 minus 900 over 900 times 15 over 14 minus 15. So you'll get the answer negative 1.67. For elasticity of demand, to avoid the negative sign, we employ absolute value. So it will be 1.67. For elasticity of demand, if it more than 1, it will be elastic demand. Except for infants, practically everyone can enjoy a jar treat. This is due to the fact that the majority of clients enjoy the sambal net product. It could also be enjoyed with a variety of foods. This makes it easier for customers to buy it and enjoy their foods with sambal net. Next, our product is elastic demand. This is the case because a change in the price of the good results in a bigger percentage change in the quantity demand. This is demonstrated by the graph above, which shows that when the price of a jar rises, so does the total revenue for instance. Suppose our jar rises from 14 ringgit to 15 ringgit, but the amount request falls from 1000 to 900. Hi, my name is Muhammad Afib Hamzah. My matrix number is 2022-86-1272. So now I'm presenting about elasticity. The first topic is elasticity of demand. So the first point is price elasticity of demand. Price of elasticity of demand, ED, is a term used in economics to describe the responsiveness of a change in the quantity of demand to a change in price, while in sambal nyet, we define ED as the responsiveness of a jar's quantity demand to a change in price per of jar. So here you can see the graph that show price and quantity demand. And you also can see the calculation for elasticity of demand. Here, elasticity of demand equals to second quantity demand minus first quantity demand over first quantity demand times first price over second price minus first price. So the calculation is 1000 minus 900 over 900 times 15 over 14 minus 15. So you'll get the answer negative 1.67. For elasticity of demand, to avoid the negative sign, we employ absolute value. So it will be 1.67 for elasticity of demand. If it more than 1, it will be elastic demand. Except for infants, practically everyone can enjoy a jar treat. This is due to the fact that the majority of clients enjoy the sambal nyet product. It could also be enjoyed with a variety of foods. This makes it easier for customers to buy it and enjoy their foods with sambal nyet. Next, our product is elastic demand. This is the case because a change in the price of the good results in a bigger percentage change in the quantity demand. This is demonstrated by the graph above, which shows that when the price of a jar rises, so does the total revenue for instance. Suppose our jar rises from 14 ringgit to 15 ringgit, but the amount request falls from 1000 to 900. So the second topic is determinants of price elasticity of demand. The first point is time frames. Demand's price elasticity is directly correlated with time. The time span might range in length from a day to several years. The more time passes following the change in price, the demand will become more elastic. Buyers will gain more information relating to the market condition over time. Hence, more substitutes will be available. So the next point is availability of substitutes. When a good substitute is easily accessible, the demand for the good becomes elastic. In other words, the presence of an alternative product makes demand responsive to price changes. Let's take an example where the cost of a jar increased because consumers were willing to pay more for higher quality chili. Consumer demand for more spicy flavoring if they are close equivalent in terms of both quality and cost. As a result, purchasing a jar may improve their mood and quality of the food itself. In the instance, the majority of people will be as happy as a lark, and sales will climb as a result. More importantly, our chili satisfies people's desire. As a result, the demand curve will become elastic.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Muzamin bin Amaluddin. I want to explain about price elasticity of supply. Price elasticity of supply measure the responsiveness of the amount supplied to a change in our product. Price for the Samanya increase from the 40 ringgit to 50 ringgit will cause the amount supplied to change from 500 to 550. There are a lot of factors influencing the price elasticity of supply. For the Samanya, the first factor influencing the price elasticity of supply is level of technology. Samanya using the semi-automatic machine to make the quality sambal and increase their supply. For using the semi-automatic machine also make their production more faster. For the second factors is the time frame. During the mover control order, sambal net going viral and trending across all the social media platform. So sambal net need to increase their supply because their demand for the customer demand for the sambal net also increasing. They also decide to open factory to increase supply. That's all from me.
Next, I will explain about determination of price and quantity equilibrium. Market equilibrium literally means a state of balance from where there is no tendency to increase or decrease. In other words, the force that determines equilibrium must be in balance or equal to one another to be an equilibrium. The market equilibrium in a perfectly competitive market corresponds to the point intersection of the surplus curve and the demand curve in a graph. An imbalance between the quantity demanded and quantity supplied at a particular price is referred to this equilibrium, which is shortage and surplus. Surplus occurs when the quantity demanded of sambal net is less than quantity supply. For example, at price 20 ringgit, quantity supply is 10,000 units, but quantity demanded is only 4,000 units, so surplus occurs. Shortage occurs when the quantity supply of sambal net is less than quantity demanded. For example, at price 10 ringgit, quantity supply is 4,000 units, while quantity demanded is 10,000 units, so shortage occurs.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adib. Today I will discuss about the concept of government intervention. One of the concept of government intervention that apply in this company is floor price. This intervention set by government because to help producer to manufacture more product to customer. Furthermore, this intervention will help producer to make more profit from business because of price that set above the equilibrium price. The advantage of this intervention is higher the wage rate and set a minimum wage to prevent their income from falling. Although the government set the price above the equilibrium price, the government also set tax to service and goods. The government set 2 ringgit to product and the effect of the elasticity on tax is demand inelastic to supply when the product has less substitute. The customer also must pay 2 ringgit more than the price before tax, while producer will receive 2 ringgit lower than before tax.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and I to Madam Amiza. My name is Muhammad Shamil bin Muhammad Sharif. I am from class AC1101B. Here I would like to explain about my conclusion in this assignment. In conclusion, as a wrap up, it may be concluded that Samanyat play an important role in our lives. People can get updates about Samanyat from the TikTok application, so that if they notice the Samanyat, they will go to our shop to buy Samanyat. Based on the product, this Samanyat is also influencing demand and supply curve in the current market. What we can see, if the price of Samanyat decreases, the demand for Samanyat will increase. It is because the price is cheaper than the price the first release. Not only that, this will also relate to supply, which is when demand increase, the supply for the Samanyat will be increased. Communication is a major thing for buyers and sellers to decide the equilibrium price and quantity of goods in a market. The economy measures of how much the quantity demand change when the price change is called price elasticity of demand. This response can be calculated by divide the percentage in quantity by the percentage change in price. It is always end up negative. Determinants that affect price elasticity of demand include the number and quantities of substitute goods, the proportion of income spent on the good and the time period. They are directly related to the elasticity coefficient. Price elasticity of supply is a measure of how much the quantity of supply changes when the price changes. It is the ratio of the percentage change in quantity supply to the percentage change in its price. It is usually positive. The supply is determined whether elastic or inelastic depends on two main determinants: the ability of seller to change the amount of the good they produce when the price changes, and the time period. Income elasticity of